think that we underestimate how we teach people how to make decisions. And a lot of people probably learn far too late in life how to make decisions, and some people probably never learn. But I think our challenge as business owners or parents is to help teach our kids how to make decisions, particularly in a business context. And I think the advisory board, even if the kids came in as observers and sat there and listened and saw, hey, yeah, we've considered pros and cons, and these are all the things that went into the melting pot. And then ultimately, somebody's got to make a decision, and somebody's got to be accountable for that decision. And in my role as a CEO here, I have to make decisions. I get lots of feedback. I know, I call it, but teaching the kids how we've gone through that process, so that then when they step in as business owners, whether it be the farm or other things, they've learnt the mechanism and the things that have been considered to make that decision. I think that's one of our biggest challenges as parents or business owners is teaching that.
Yeah. I think we'll touch on that a little bit, like leadership within the farm, always having that point of contact, the person that can make decisions, whether that be on the fly or in depth with the advisory board or with the family as such. But I think we do need someone that can make those smaller decisions day to day, but also those operational shit. Hang on a minute. What do we do here? If this goes south, it's going to be quite negative on the business or on the family or on me as a worker.
Yep. Yeah. And I think, I get sometimes, Jack, I get in decision making fatigue. Like you'll be surprised at how many bloody decisions we make in a day. And therefore, but learning to do them, and also learning to when to stop and breathe and not make a decision is a skill set in itself. Like to go, hey, this is not urgent. I need more information here. Let's not, I call it respond, don't react. Let's stop and breathe and think about that. But I think that's critical. But even understanding who is making the decisions, who's in charge of making the decisions, and allowing those people to make those decisions. And then I out of particularly advisory boards, I call it disagree and commit, though. Like if we come out of any board meeting or any advisory board meeting I've ever been in, if we don't see eye to eye on a decision, that's fine. And that stays within that advisory board or board mode. But as soon as we walk out that door, we've made a decision. We're all on one page and we're going to try and make that decision a success. You do not want to get white-handed walking out of that meeting because somebody just didn't like the decision that was arrived at. That is a recipe for disaster.